everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play. And we are back, and we're in a little bit different of an area right now. We came back because we hit level 68, and I didn't realize it at the time, but we have a Black Mage quest to do. I came back to, I think I went to Kugane to put our glamour back on, and then thought I was clicking on the main story to see where it was, and then I was like, oh, that is a Black Mage quest. So let's go ahead and do that before we get back in. I'm not sure if we're gonna get a, I think it would tell us if we'd get a new spell or something. Let's talk to Lele here. Vesper, the moment you entered the room, I could feel the air crackling with etheric energy. Excellent. Your diligence and your training will surely serve us well. And you come at a perfect time. Not moments before you arrived, Shitoto's voice called out to me from the recesses of my consciousness. She would have us begin to lay the groundwork for the final stage of her plan. As she made it quite clear that we will require all the aid we can muster, I have taken the liberty of reaching out to our beastmen friends. They have convened at Kazag Cha's residence at Burgundy Falls, where they await our arrival. Let us not keep them waiting. Where's that? Out here. Eastern Denelan. Okay. And away we go. That's a cool staff that they have there. I think we can fly. Get over there. This is just a levee, right? Yep. Bum. Oh, it's cake. Wasn't that a carrot at, or has that always been a cake? I love it. I love Fat Chocobo so much. A Fat Chocobo is basically me, by the way. It's like, oh, cake. Although, I have to admit something. I don't like cake very much. I'm a pie or cookie person, not a cake person. My friends, thank you for coming together on such short notice. Mistress Shitoto would like you to know that she is most grateful for your cooperation. In fact, I do believe she would rather speak to you, directly. Hey, Shitoto. Well, it would seem the gang's all here. I dare say it's time we got this proverbial show on the road. Hearer, tell me that you've made yourself useful since I last saw your vapid face. Aye, Lady Shitoto. According to my colleagues in the Orisian Alliance, patrols have sighted an increasing number of rampant golems afield. Fortunately, none have posed a significant threat, at least not as of yet. Which brings us to the matter of the comet. A colleague of mine at the Observatorium has confirmed that it draws nearer with each passing hour, though there is no immediate danger of a collision if it stays on its present course. It is too close for comfort, yes? Fortunately, I, as is my wont, have a plan. I simply hope that you, my friends, are up to the task. If the hearer speaks true, the golems that have been causing trouble near the city-states have been more bark than bite, felled with no great difficulty by middling soldiers. From this I surmise that the gems set within them, their soul stones, have been small and of meager power at best. And yet, if my theory holds, a more sinister threat lurks in the realm's far reaches, far from prodding eyes of Eorzean and beastmen alike. This is where we must go. Squawk, perplexed, Dozel is. Profoundly, deeply perplexed. By people to do the work of people are golems created. To travel so far from their master's domain, these constructs have no reason. True, is this not? Well, I'll be. A passably astute observation. But I fear knowledge is lacking, my squawking friend. Golems come in all shapes and forms, and not all are wrought by the hand of a mortal creator. Often, a gem of sufficient etheric power will attract all manner of matter, plant, mineral, and animal alike, spontaneously animating it and giving rise to new life. With naught to guide them, these feral golems rove and wander at will. It is these unpredictable specimens that pose the greatest danger. The larger the gem that serves as their soulstone, the greater their power, and the greater the threat when the comet draws nigh. It would appear our task is clear. Let us split up and hunt down these abominations. I shall join our beastmen friends and make for the west. I will leave the eastern reaches to the two of you. I trust you will be able to fend for yourselves. There is one matter in particular I would ask you to investigate. My friends at the Alliance conveyed to me a most curious report, which Lady Shitoto's words just now put in a rather different light. Over in Giribania, in the hamlet of Alagana, villagers have claimed sightings of, in their words, trees that walk like men. These have gone entirely uninvestigated, written off as the delusions and fantasies of superstitious common folk, but if Lady Shitoto speaks true, which I do, they are golems beyond the slimmest shadow of a doubt. Worry not, for Vesper and I will uproot them and reduce every last leaf and strip of bark to smoldering ash. Won't we, Vesper? I will leave the particulars regarding the means of destruction to the experts. I have, however, procured a link pearl that we might better coordinate our efforts. Pray take it with you. And with that, I do believe we are as prepared as we could hope to be. Let us be off, my friends, and remember, should aught go amiss, I am but a link pearl call away. Alright. A device to allow that pretentious pudding head to talk to me even if I'm 100 miles away? Far be it from me to scoff at technological progress, but some inventions really could have been done without. Alright, Alagana. Let's head out there then. Can we fly here? No. No, we cannot. Ooh, but, this looks like an Aether quest while we're out here. Is. Fancy yourself as our villager's savior, do you? If you truly mean what you say, I have a mind to introduce you to someone. His name's Sayer. Used to be one of the quarry's finest workers, he did. He keeps fighting the good fight to restore Alagana to its former glory, but I do worry about the toll it must be taking on a man of his years. Have a chat with him if you're interested in helping. We'll do that while we're here. Just to both be on the way. Here's Sayer. Right here. Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting for a few more of the villagers to arrive. The old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. How long do you plan to continue living in abject squalor, I ask you? It's high time we bought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Alagana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village. Bloody hells, when is this old codger going to stop harping on about the good old days? Time you opened your eyes, you daft bugger. Time's long since passed when we could sell the stone here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you face the facts. There's no coin to be had sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. I'd be better served going out and hunting my own food. Just hear me out. If you give up on the quarry, well then you'll be giving up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling away at it. Life's the same. Grandfather, that's enough. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with their lot, but there's nothing that can be done. You remonstrating with everyone is hardly going to do any good. What to love? Well, what do you bloody expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things even with my own granddaughter has next to no motivation. There's a reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We can get by just fine with the stones we gathered in the past and those we salvage from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us at the quarry, only monsters. It's about time you realize that we're lucky just to be alive these days. Come on, grandfather, let's go home. Dang, man. Blasted girl understands nothing. Of course everything is going to seem pointless if you're only sleepwalking through life. And who in the hells are you anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement. Easy there. I am indeed the sayer you speak of. Ragnfrid sent you my way, you say? Vesper, was it? So you're the last we have to thank for saving Werkratuk. I can tell you've more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think me. Okay. Elegana owes everything to the quarry. The stones we extracted were solid and pleasing on the eye to boot. We even supplied the stone used to build the palace. Ah, those were the days. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favoring their cold, tasteless metal buildings instead. They say they looked civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came when Garlemald began recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many to the rebel cause. With no one left to tend the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin and is now overrun with beasts. The few of us that remain have been left to eke out a living using any means we can. I swear on Ralger's very name, if we could just take back the sleeping stones, this whole village would brim with vitality again. I just need something that proves the beasts are gone from the quarry. Then the villagers would surely see fit to help me restore it to its former glory. I know this is a lot to ask of a complete stranger, but if it's not as if I'm spoiled for choice right now, would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters and bring me back 2 Aurelith soulstones? I'll forever be in your debt. Alright. Well, we've got that to do. Let's talk to Shitoto first, though. How interesting. While Mach has devolved into a vermin-infested bog, Giribania is, if anything, looking more lively than I remember it. Not that that's saying much, of course. But look at me, getting all nostalgic for no reason. After all, my body has long since returned to the dust, and soon even my memory will fade. But before that, we have a job to do, don't we? I can sense no unusual etheric presence here, so let us venture a bit further into the field. Come along now, Vesper. Natural selection. Where's the quarry one? Oh, up there. Okay, well we'll probably hold off on that one for now. Eventually we're gonna want to, so we can get the Aether. How are we on our Aether? And this is the peaks. Ooh. This is the peaks, right? Yeah. We have none of the quest ones. So, yeah, it's not like we're just waiting on that one. Okay. That actually helps a lot, because that means I'm not gonna worry about it. Is this a dead tree? Ah! Alrighty, here we go. Let's get him, Wing Sauce. You know, every time I'm in a city, I forget to buy more Gishel greens. I need to do that next time. Alright, that should do that. Survey the area. Okay. Report to Shitoto. She killed a bunch. Did you come upon any wood golems, Vesper? As you can see, these two had the misfortune of coming upon little old me. That is not all I saw. Yes, it was a most remarkable and most horrifying sight. After I delivered a mortal wound to one of the creatures, I saw it extend a gnarled limb and, with the last ounce of its strength, try to rip the soulstone from its cohort's chest. Yes, it would seem these pharaoh golems have no qualms about cannibalizing each other, which has led me to a quite frightening conclusion. To wit, oh, of all the... whatever could that four-eyed fool want at a time like this? Yes, if you have something to report, make it quick. What? Yes, it would be wise for you to make a discreet retreat. We will do the same. I would reevaluate our options in light of those most troubling developments. Very well. I will join you at the observatorium shortly. Do gather all the information you can from your colleagues before I arrive. What happened? Gods be good. That hero has actually proven himself useful. It would seem he came upon a most startling scene in the hinterlands. A mass influx of golems of all shapes and sizes, as if summoned from all reaches of the realm by some unholy force. I have my own theory as to what this means, but I require more knowledge before plotting our next step. One thing I can say is that we should immediately begin preparing for the worst. In any event, we must move, and quickly. You return to Burgundy Falls and apprise the beastmen of where we stand. I shall go on ahead to the observatorium and see what knowledge the astrologians have gleaned, and join you as soon as I am able. Alright, back to Burgundy Falls. Excuse me. I just noticed I have mail. I don't know what that mail would be. Is there a mail Moogle out here? I doubt it. I think it's only in the cities. Bum bum. I like adrift in the wild. I don't think I am. Okay. Man, it's coming down hard, huh? Raining. Alright, hey Kazakh-cha. Friends, comrades, brothers and sisters of the Black, we stand at the brink of a disaster most dire. Even as we speak, our foe grows in number. Beings of sentient stone and wood gather, summoned by an unknown force and united for a common purpose. Purpose beyond our understanding. Beyond your understanding, perhaps, but not mine. The golems make for Somal. Really? In Garibania, I witnessed a most unsettling sight. A golem, with almost animal fury, tearing into its cohort's chest. Disturbing as it was all too clear what I was witnessing. The creature sought a stronger soulstone, that it might augment its strength and prolong its own existence. But the power these creatures seek is not limited to that which they can harvest from their own kind. No, they are forever in search of a more potent aetheric source, and they have finally found one. The astrologians at the observatorium have confirmed my worst fears. The baleful star of our past slowly but inexorably changes courses, bringing it closer and closer to the star. It is as Lady Shatoto says. The golems call out to it, beckoning it ever closer. According to the latest calculations, any further adjustments to its path, and it is all but certain to strike Eorzea head-on. The baleful creatures would climb the highest peak in the land and summon their mother stone to bring disaster to our realm? Inconceivable. And yet, it is just so, my friend. Unless we destroy the lot of them, a collision is all but inevitable. And yet there are simply too many. Even if we could thin their ranks, they would regrow themselves and regroup in no time. So we are done for. Doomed. Defeated. Done for. Do not give up hope, my frenetic friend. Or do you forget that the most brilliant mind to ever walk the face of Eorzea stands with you? Allow me to propose a foolproof plan. We do absolutely nothing at all. For now, that is. We know that the golems are feeding on each other in pursuit of greater and greater power, so why not sit back and let this process of unnatural selection take its course, till we are left with but a single foe. Squawk? Out of her mind, Shatoto is. Were that to happen, a creature of untold power and puissance that golem would be. Quite so. It would be the mother of all automata, the golem equivalent of yours truly, if you will, and by definition, one of the most formidable foes our realm has seen. Fortunately, I do believe there is one among us who might stand half a chance against such a monstrosity. Vesper. Lady Shatoto insists that you hold Nay, you are the key to this entire operation. I am not inclined to doubt her, but I would hear it from your own lips. Can you say with all certainty that you would emerge victorious over this hypothetical golem of mythical proportions? What happens if you say no? Yes. Thank you, my friend. Your courage inspires me. Pray let me offer my strength, that together we may secure the future of our realm. I doubt Vesper and I will have much need of your services, but do feel free to tag along. It would be my honor, and with that I should take my leave. I must warn the people of the nearby settlements to keep a wide berth of the Great Peak. Mayhap I will even have occasion to smash a golem or two on my journey. Color me impressed, Vesper. Your friends are proving more reliable by the minute. With that, I should return to the sacrarium, for my grip on consciousness grows more tenuous by the moment. Pray return when you can, and speak with a lie upon her wakening. Alright. Head back to Ulda. Turn that in, and then we can continue on with the main story quest. Alright, then we go to the Miners Guild. Then, up and around. Bum ba dum ba bum ba bum ba dum. Ah, Vesper. I have called out to Shitoto, but to no avail. No doubt she is deep in slumber, gathering her strength for the battle to come. She did, however, leave a message for you. Slack not in your training, my puppet of destruction, for your powers will be tested as never before. That is not ominous in the least, now is it? In any event, I trust you'll be up for the task. Alright. And the next one's at 60, probably. 70, I mean. We will get Enhanced Enochian. Grants the effect of Polyglot on maintaining Enochian for 30 seconds. Also improves Enochian's magic damage increase to 10. Ooh. And Foul. Deals unaspected damage to target and all enemies nearby it with a potency of 650. First enemy and 25% less for all remaining enemies. Polyglot. Oh, so if you keep Enochian up, you get like, So basically, you get a Polyglot after you keep Enochian up for 30 seconds. You get a Polyglot, you hit Foul, and then we'll get this. Okay, I get it. That makes sense. Alright, now, we want to go do our next story mission. So let's go to Namai. What are you doing? What's going on here? I'm being circled by a shark. Alright, and now we go out that way. We gotta go. Oh, I didn't want to fall down there, but that's okay. Wanted to go over this bridge. Ah, my jam. I love this music. What level is this quest actually? 64. We are 4 levels above what we're supposed to do. I was gonna get one of the other classes up there, but honestly, it's work. It's just a lot of work. I think once you get one class to 80, the rest go faster, so might as well just get this to 80. And we'll be a little bit, you know, beyond what the story is. I'm okay with that. Was there another class introduced in, Shadowbringer? I don't think so. I think Gunbreaker. Oh, Gunbreaker was and Dancer was, weren't they? Shadowbring? No, Dancer wasn't. Were they? When were they? Gunbreaker was, because it has the bunny in the quest. Has to be Gunbreaker and Dancer. No, because Dancer had to be with Stormblood. There's not one that starts at 70, basically, is what I'm looking at. We could get Dancer up there, honestly. That one would be a fun one to get up. I was gonna do the tank, and I did tank one dungeon off camera with Gunbreaker, and it wasn't bad. Oh, there's an Aether Current there. But, in this game, I'm a DPS at heart. I don't like healing in this game. It's too stressful. Tanking doesn't seem that bad, but you have to know the mechanics, and I'm not good at remembering, like, where to pull stuff, mechanics, and all that stuff. So DPS it is. A crappy DPS is what we should be. Although when we get up there, I think we're going to be able to get some pretty good gear. It's not hard to get good gear, it's just, you won't get, like, expert Alexander level gear or something, or expert, what is it now, Eden gear? Ultimate Eden or something? You won't get that gear, but you will get, we'll be able to get some pretty decent stuff. Savage is what I'm thinking. We won't get Savage gear. It's just like, I won't ever get Mythic rating gear in WoW. Like, it's just the same as that, but you can still be decent enough. Alright, the time between the seconds. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. He will depart Domo Castle by ship and approach the Moon Gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue on to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape, the manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. Setting up an ambush for Xenobino. Bum, 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 bum. Again, I forgot the Gishel Greens. Yakuza Manor. I know that's not what it is. It's Yuzuka. Yuzuka Manor. Hiding spots in here. There's a face behind us. Oh, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Oh, I know. He beat me up before. Alright. Going to do a little solo instance. That means bye, Wing Sauce. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you are ready. Deep breath. Yes, I'm ready. How do we balance on the roof tiles with our goat boots?
He comes.
Soon.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
Awkward silence.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark. Or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Oh, dang, man.
Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
Shinobi?
How weak you are.
Oops. I didn't mean to click.
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kyan! For Doma!
Ah!
Messed up my mouse. There we go. Okay. Okay, we killed someone.
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound.
Uh-oh.
Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Alright, here we go to fight Xenos! Flashbang. I got that white. Okay, so I don't have to worry about these guys. They're all... Okay, but I think... Oh, yeah, I don't think you're supposed to let him get close to you. What are you doing, you fools? There are only two of them. No, don't hit me. You hurt. Ow! No! I don't know what you're warming up for, but... Ouch. What's this? What's this? Ah! Okay, so don't stand by those things. Dinos. That is... I don't like it. Ow! Get away from me. Ah! Oh Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And get away from those. Alright. Hey, Yugiri, wanna... He's doing his big thing. Can't get away from that. Oh my god. Just getting hit by everything. Okay, don't want to stand by those. Enough. Very well. I suppose you have earned this. Uh-oh. I don't know. This is not a game, you twisted, arrogant bastardo.
This day you die!
Yugiri!
Leave this to me!
Ooh. That's a good hit.
All right.
Unsheathed. Uh-oh. Yep, he's pissed. I can't move. I'm down for the count. Well done, beast. You've earned the right to look in the Ami no Habakiri.
Let us put you to the proof.
Don't do that. What is this? Kami forfend?
No, I must fight on! I must!
Yugiri!
Run, beast, run!
I am gonna run. Oh, what is this? Is this dark reflection? No! No! Ow. I can't see. I can't see behind those. We're not doing a damn.
Give me something to remember.
Okay, he's doing his thing. He's doing his big old thing. Oh, you can't escape those. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Gotta get away. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Gotta get away. Okay. Hit him some more. Is there like a... Is this timed or you have to do a certain amount of damage? Because I know we don't beat him. I mean... I'm not doing all of this. I think the first time I did this, I was like, there's no effing way! I was so mad. Yeah, but you always get hit with that.
Run, beast, run!
I do want to know. No, no, don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna face you this way. There we go.
Don't stop now.
I'm not gonna stop now. Can't stop me, Xenos. Even if I don't kill you this day. One day you and I, we will dance. Maybe I should have knocked in. So. Wow, that was a terrible time to knock in.
Run, beast, run!
Oh my god, oh my god.
Give me something to remember.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Just everything that you could get hit by. We got hit by. Okay. Stay away from me. Okay, now we'll knock in. Get some of this stuff on here.
Run, beast, run!
Oh. Get a cast off, but
Don't
I probably
stop now.
shouldn't have worried about it. I mean, how much do we have to get him down? Because I feel like we've done a pretty good job.
Run, beast, run!
Where's the safe spot? I'll go back here. Except his dark reflection gonna
Give
get
me
us.
something to remember.
It's fine. Remember this, Xenos. Little ice. You're better than most, I'll grant you that, but not good enough. This ends now. Oh, down for the count. You kicked our butt again. I can't beat this guy. Yes, something popped up. Yukiri, you okay?
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Yeah, that's me, so what?
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Wait, what? Oh! Broke his horn. I struck you, Xenos.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life.
Oh yeah?
Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live!
You're crazy.
Yeah!
Yugiri!
You are not worthy.
Oh. Oh. The villagers.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Got goosebumps, man.
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
We better get up and stand between
How wrong
them.
you are.
Oh, Alice!
Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
A smoke bomb, huh?
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them!
He just walks away.
My lord?
his how can I explain him? He drives me nuts, but I think as a bad guy, I kind of like him. Because he has, like, his motivation is so weird. I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us, thank Alfino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Not one for us. Direct hit is nice. Okay. KSA. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Ah, right. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. You okay, Yugiri? Alright. Well, that was cool. I liked that. I think the first time I did that, I was like, I hate this. Because I thought you were supposed to, like, fight him down. But we didn't even get him, like, a fraction. And I was so mad. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Xenos is weird. I feel like we don't really get to know him, even though this is kind of his expansion. I feel like we don't get to know him this expansion. I mean, I don't want to give away too much, but I'm definitely, like, he's one of the characters where I'm like, I really want to see where that goes. Alright, Heisei. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi, too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself.
Truth.
In any event, If you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
Hey, we're here for you. We should probably go see Alfie now, because he's probably worrying his cute little head.
And there they are!
There he goes.
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
No one can replace me.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What?
What?
You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore.
Yeah, I mean, we've built up a pretty good alliance here, though.
According to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
Tis true, tis true.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Yay! Okay. I think with that, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. That was a pretty good turn in this story. I'm really happy with it. Where do I get this motorcycle? I want it. But guys, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here, and in the next episode, we'll continue on the main story. So I want to thank you guys so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye everyone.